Hello everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. Now, if you didn't know, KSP2 has been completely abandoned. Take-Two has fired all of the developers that were active on KSP2. They've done really scummy things, and now I believe they have sold the publishing or development rights to an unknown buyer. Now, we don't know who that is, we don't know what he's going to do with the game, but it's a really sad moment, especially for fans that have been waiting, like myself, for KSP2 now. Now, KSP is such a great game. It has a great audience, a huge community, and I've been playing KSP since sixth grade in middle school. Now, my whole story with KSP has started thanks to my woodworking teacher who one day pulled out his laptop in class, tried to show us new games that were on the market, which we could play, which had to do with similar themes of woodworking. Now, it had to do with engineering and all of that stuff because he was really interested with it. And we in class were building rockets, wood rockets, which had solid fuel motors. And at the end of the year, we launched those rockets. So of course, he showed us a game so we could get an idea of what would this implicate in real life or at a much bigger scale. Now, KSP2 was supposed to be the sequel that took space exploration to the next level, and it promised interstellar travel, multiplayer, and a complete overhaul of its predecessor. But after years of delays, a troubled launch, and dwindling player numbers, the future of KSP2 is now uncertain. What went wrong? Let's break it down. In August 2019, Kerbal Space Program 2 was revealed at Gamescom. Fans were ecstatic. The original KSP had built a cult following, praised for its blend of realistic physics and a quirky charm. The sequel, developed by Star Theory Games, aimed to expand on this foundation with improved graphics, better tutorials, and ambitious new features like colonization and interstellar travel. Hype levels were sky high, but just few months later, in early 2020, the first cracks began to appear. In February of 2020, Private Division, the publisher behind KSP2, took development away from Star Theory and brought it in-house under a new studio. They called it Intercept Games. Reports suggested that a dispute over contracts led to the publisher essentially poaching the development team. So basically, what Private Division did was steal all of the developers from Star Theory. Basically, I'm not sure what happened, but I believe they offered contracts with more compensation to Star Theory or the developers of Star Theory. That's my personal opinion of what happened. We don't know what happened. The developers all signed NDAs, so they can't really talk about the game or its development. So the waters are really murky, and we don't really know what happened. But from there, the release date kept slipping, first to 2021, then 2022, and finally 2023. The delays were blamed on the complexity of development and the need to meet high expectations. But when the game finally launched in early access of February 24th, 2023, it was clear something was wrong. KSP2 entered early access in a rough state. Performance issues, game-breaking bugs, and missing core features left players frustrated. The promised interstellar travel, colonization, and multiplayer were nowhere to be found. Instead, players got a bare-bones experience that felt like a step backward from their original KSP. The game received mixed to negative reviews on Steam, with many questioning why it has taken so long to deliver so little. It was clear that the game was far from finished. Since launch, Intercept Games has been working on fixing issues and adding content. Updates have improved performance by a little and added some missing features, but progress has been slow and now completely abandoned. Meanwhile, player numbers have dropped significantly, and many wonder if the game will ever reach its full potential. And these players now returned to the original KSP. The team remains committed, but skepticism is high. Will Kerbal Space Program 2 ever deliver on its ambitious vision, or is it doomed to be remembered as a cautionary tale? What do you think? Is KSP on the road to redemption, or is it a long lost cause? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like it. Now, as I've already said, KSP2 has now been completely abandoned. But not only that, now KSP2, under the development of allegedly Take-Two Interactive, has now released merchandise for KSP2. Now, I'll leave a link below that explains this whole KSP2 situation in much further detail and will tell you what actually Take-Two Interactive wanted from the start with KSP2. Now, Take-Two Interactive is a huge publisher and game developer, and they are really greedy. If you don't know, they are the same ones that I believe introduced the shark cards to Grand Theft Auto and made the economy terrible. And now they are so greedy that KSP2 was stealing KSP1 files and build off of it. So originally, the developers in Star Theory wanted to make a whole different game, a whole new game, much better physics, much better performance. And now what KSP2 has done is steal KSP original files and basically build off of them to release KSP2 much earlier. Now, I'm guessing the developers really hated this decision because that's not what they wanted. But Take-Two wanted a quick game, an easy cash grab, and this is what we have seen. Now, on Steam, the game is still on full price and it's early access, and it's probably going to stay that way for the entire future. Now, thank God for Kerbal Space or KSA. I'm not sure what the definition is right now, but I'm thinking Kitten Space Agency is what they're calling it, is gonna be releasing, and we have seen great videos of them. Now, again, I'll link the video down below because this is not what I'm gonna talk about in this video. But if you want to know the history with KSP2, what happened in much greater detail, click the video down below and it will take you to another YouTuber and he has explained this whole situation perfectly. But anyways, let's get into the main focus of this video. This morning, I came across a YouTube video on my page released by Matt Lown, and he basically got free rockets, if I believe. I haven't watched the whole thing because I find it really scummy that he even did a partnership with him or that he's even reviewing this content in a positive and not negative light. But anyways, so Estes has released products on the market that is a partnership between Estes and Take-Two Interactive. And Take-Two Interactive, they're just milking Kerbal Space Program 2 at this point. And they have wanted to do this with a game from the start. And I find it really scummy that YouTubers that should be loyal, well, they have to make a living, of course, but they should be loyal to Kerbal Space Program and its saga and not some quick cash grab, are releasing videos like this and not only get sponsored by them, but also, promoting it and doing partnerships with companies like this. Now, again, Estes and Take-Two Interactive have released products, rockets, and little figurine toys of Kerbals. which you can get for 40 bucks, 30 bucks, around that price point. And it's just really, really scummy that Take Two Interactive and now Estes are making money off an completely abandoned game. And it's sad to see, honestly. It's really pathetic. And now I made this video because I didn't find any other things um, on this on this subject. But I just I don't like that. Um, it's so dumb. And yeah, if you don't like this type of stuff, then just go leave your opinion under those videos, I guess. But look, I'm not supporting harassment here, so don't go harassing other people. But I just want to inform you that this is happening and that this is a huge issue, not only in our world here with KSP, but um, also with a bunch of other games on the market. And it's just sad to see. It's something that's happening more and more, and I've not I'm not gonna be playing Kerbal Space Program 2 until it's gonna be fixed or under a new publisher or under more development. But Kitten Space Agency looks to be a great successor to Kerbal Space Program. They've been making huge advancements. Now, it's sad that they won't be releasing on Steam, but their developer has made that pretty clear that they're not going to be doing that. But yeah, that's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it has been somewhat informative. And the last part, this last segment here, has been off script, more emotional a little bit, and just thoughts of my head going straight into this video. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed, if you somewhat agree with my opinion, definitely hit that like button, comment your opinion on Kerbal Space Program 2, Kitten Space Agency, and Kerbal Space Program 1. If you have anything to say about that, I'll be reading through all of the comments down below. Filtering is off. Just don't be an a-hole. I'll just ban you manually. But anyways, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.